Alrighty, guys, welcome back to episode one, the official start of our career mode with Manchester United and their old boys. So we enrolled in this pre-season cup. Not that we're really interested in the transfer budget that we receive from it, because we've got a lot of money there that we're not actually going to be using. Maybe we'll have to use it later just to see how we go in the middle of the season around the January window. But for now, we're just going to stick with our old guys who we've got kind of already transferred in. So that's our starting 11 against Gremio. We're going to kick this match off straight away with the first game of our pre-season tournament with the new guys. So fingers crossed we can get a result here. We do want to see if we can get some form of positive start from the go here. So just sort of playing around with the ball here, trying to just keep a bit of possession, test a few of the players out. Haven't really played with them too much before in this configuration. Just want to see what works. And definitely want to make sure that if there are any kind of holes or gaps anywhere, that we can swap them out for someone else if possible. So this is just going to be attacking down the left side. So we've got Rafael, Valencia as our fullbacks. So they should manage any of our danger men that might attack through the wing. Okay, so they're just really relentless on their attack here. Got PK stepping in. Smalling's going to stop that one nice and comfortably. So yeah, we're just going to see how we go. Got Big Ronnie. Hopefully he can step up to the plate. I'd be very doubtful if he doesn't get on the score sheet. He's one of our most influential players. Jared PK plays it to Daily Blind, out to the wing with our Wilfried Zaha. Nice little skill move there, just beat his man. On the inside to Romelu Lukaku, who plays a beautiful through ball in the air to Di Maria, who's going to dart into the box. He's trying to do a bit of an undercut cross, and it's saved by their keeper, and they've cleared it out in a bit of a panic. All right, another attack here for the boys, and Ronaldo's done a huge shot, and it's a beautiful curling finish to the top right corner. 25 minutes in, of course, Ronaldo gets onto the score sheet. And that's a beautiful finish. We do expect those kind of results from Big Ronnie himself. Zaha with a nice little touchdown, plays it straight across, and now at the 18-yard line is where CR7 can be quite deadly. Big finish for him on his favoured right foot. We are on the score sheet. It's 1-0 to the Manchester Old Boys in this first game of their existence, really. It's not even the first game of the season. It's their first game ever playing together, and we are already 1-0 down in the 26th minute. All right, so we're going through another attack down the left side with Ronaldo this time. He's going to really dart in. He's making the most of his pace. We've got Lukaku saved by their keeper, and we're just going to kind of show you a few more of our attacking plays that we got out of this game. Ronaldo's been brought down. Is a foul. Great opportunity for Ronaldo to have a free kick opportunity here. And we do love to see him score bombers from this range. We're going for a bit of a knuckleball attempt. Have made it pretty big. Red timed it, but it's still on target, forcing the save. That was destined for the top bins if that was any sort of timed a bit better. So we're in half time now. We're going to make a couple of different changes to our lineup just to try out some of the other guys, bringing in Ednan Januzaj out on the right. So I want to see how he goes. They've got a cheeky little chance here, and they have scored. Unluckily for our back line, they exposed a massive hole in between our centre-backs just to get that through ball through. But it is 1-1 in the 75th minute, I should say. Gerard Piqué trying to start this attack out. He's played out to Zaha, who's a really strong attacking threat for us. He's bombing down that left side. Does a quick cross in. It's not quite good enough. But we're going to make another change here. We're going to bring on Memphis. No, I think we'll change our mind. We're going to bring on Ibrahimovic for Lukaku, and we'll keep that as it is. Bringing on Memphis Depay for Zaha. So it's come down. It's a goal! It's come to our star man, the super sub, Adnan Januzaj. Quick save from the Gremio keeper there, and that is all for the first game of our pre-season tournament. Lovely effort from the guys, from the boys. We're going to change up our lineup a little bit for our second game because we're going to power through this preseason tournament in this episode. So we'll see how we go. Just make a couple of quick changes to try out a few fresh faces. Bring in Javier Hernandez. I love Chicharito, as you know. We're going to bring him in. And that's our start for a huge game against Inter Milan away from home. All right, our next match coming up against Inter Milan. There's the starting lineups for both sides. Very strong squad from Inter Milan as expected. Lautaro Martinez will probably be their strongest danger man. Not really looking forward to defending him, but I do trust the likes of Smalling and PK. They've had a really good start to this preseason tournament in the group stage. So I've got all confidence that they'll be able to manage the task of that front line. So just the first couple of attacks here. We've got our ball playing through. We've got Paddy McNair starting, giving him a little crack. He's played a ball out to the wing and through Nani. Nani with his 5-star skills. Do like to give him a bit of a crack. Do love to see Nani in the lineup. I'm going to go with Ashley Young out on the left. Javier Hernandez, my boy, Chicharito. Would love to see him do something a bit more exciting this game because I want to make him a bit more of a feature. Don't want to leave him on the sidelines all season. So we'll see how he goes. They're making a bit of a break through their middle. We're going to see how our defence copes with this one. Breaking on the wing now with Ander Herrera. Cuts it inside to Javier Hernandez to CR7. Knocking it around quite nicely. I'm trying to keep the ball a little bit here. Keep control of the game. Cristiano plays a nice overball to Ibrahimovic and it's saved by their keeper. They're attacking on the right now through Kimi. He's a dangerous attacking threat for sure. So he's going to play it across the top of the box. He's going to play it inside. Goes in through to Lautaro Martinez. We need to close him down really quickly. He's really getting a couple of chances. It's very surprising that they didn't actually score there. So can count our stars pretty well during that attack. Ibrahimovic just missing that flick on a chance there. Brought on Sanchez for Nani. So see how Alexis goes. A little foul in the middle of the pitch there. Chance for them to have a free kick. And it's a lovely save by Sam Johnston. Smalling attacking quite high up pitch here. He's played it out to our... Depay makes a lovely darting run through the box. He cuts it back. Is it going to be a goal? It is! Through the man himself, Big Ronnie. Attaches another notch in the belt of his score sheet. He's really pushing for a Golden Boot award in this little preseason tournament. Alright, playing it through the shot. It's saved by the keeper. Bounces back for Alexis, who's put it wide. And that's our full-time whistle on that game. We've finished that one against Inter Milan with the victory, which is lovely to see, especially against such a club of that caliber. Have our last game of the group stage against Bayer Leverkusen. This should be a very interesting match. Could go either way. They've got a lot of dangerous attacking threats. So this game went rather interestingly. We kick off really quickly here, and quite early on, we get this through ball through the likes of Morgan Schneiderlin, who plays a lovely through ball to Romelu Lukaku. And he absolutely buries it, top left corner. And after that, we get another one from Cristiano Ronaldo. And then we get another one. And then we even get a fourth one through the likes from McNeil to CR7 again. And after such a strong performance, it's 4-0 by the end of that game. Didn't think I would trance over by Leverkusen like that, but we have. And our next game is in the semi-final against Atletico Mineiro. So we ploughed through the group stage, undefeated results, did get us through to the final stage against Atletico Mineiro. They give us a little cheeky scare to start off, but nothing too concerning. Back on our attack now, the Lukaku back heel, and it's gone straight through to the guts, back and forth, and it's going to be a goal for Cristiano Ronaldo, the captain. Just doing what he does best, scoring from distance in emphatic fashion. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. So made it 1-0 quite early on. We're going to have them kick off in this one, and we're going to just show you our next attack. It is going to be through CR7, who scores again. And then he gets another through ball. Cheeky little touch over the defender. I don't know how he done it, but he scores again. And then just to rub salt in the wounds, he's made it 3-0 with an absolute cracker of a hat-trick to none other than himself. So he did single-handedly carry us through that victory in the semi-final. And because Bayer Leverkusen defeated Milan in their semi-final, we return to verse them again. We're going to change up the lineup just a small amount. Just want to change it up, try a few new fresh faces that we haven't seen before. We're going to bring in Fabio to go in our fullback position, just see how he goes. Just trying a couple of different things because I do think we aren't going to have too much trouble against Bayer Leverkusen, who we did trounce in the group stage 4-0 in the past. So going to try a couple of fresh faces as we kick this game off. And this is our final in the preseason tournament. Hopefully we can get some silverware. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, our final in this preseason tournament based in South America, I believe. I forgot to get the name of the tournament cup. But we are here. Your old boys have proven that they're definitely not too old to all play in the same team. Who needs a bit of youth, they all say, as our big man himself, Big Ronnie, leads the charge, leads our men out onto a rematch against Bayer Leverkusen to see if we can beat them again. With a 6th minute early attack through Ronaldo into Lukaku, who's played it back to Ronaldo. He's going to bomb right through the middle. Is this going to be the chance? It gets tackled by their centre-back. It could have very well been a goal just there. Demirbay plays a beautiful floating through ball to Diaby on the left flank for Bayer Leverkusen. Can he do enough to get around our fullbacks? He cannot. Gerard Piqué is too formidable. Cannot get past our rock-solid centre-back line. They've still got it, attacking quite relentlessly, but we are experiencing quite a strong back formation there. Really happy with how these guys have been performing in this whole preseason tournament. Gives me a lot of confidence, especially through that man there, Gerard Piqué. He just seems impossible to get behind. Ronaldo wins the ball in the middle. He's played a nice through ball to Lukaku. Not quite worked out. Restarting the play with Sam Johnson in the back. We're going to try and knock this ball around a little bit more just to up that possession stat a bit. Trying to get control of our midfield a fair bit. We are going to play it through to Lukaku, who's made a lovely turn, lovely touch. He's going to play it through to CR7. Beautiful first touch by CR7. He's going to pull the trigger. Deflected quite comfortably by Leverkusen's defence. It hasn't really cleared though. It's only reached as far as our man Di Maria trying to start things up again. Lukaku losing the ball. Daley Blind right where we need him. He's going to link up with Ander Herrera a little bit just to try and work something of this. It's gone through, snuck through for Ronaldo. He's had a shot, pretty weak shot from big CR7 himself, but can't get him every single time, unfortunately. Chris Smalling steps up very high to win that header. It's gone straight to Lukaku. Can he make something of this? It's a nice little back heel to Ronaldo. Is it a goal? It is, and through the big man himself, CR7, Big Ronnie, does it for us again in this preseason tournament. It just goes to show that he's going to be an absolute threat for all defences in the upcoming Premier League. He's going to be a very valuable asset if we're going to get some silverware, not only just now, but in our Premier League season as a whole. I'm going to look for that man so many times, especially through the likes of Lukaku and that cheeky back heel. Kicking things off again, it is encroaching close to half-time. We are just trying to hold them out a little bit. I do know that this game likes to, especially with the AI opposition, they like to press a lot harder if they're behind, heading into under the halves or full-time. So just kind of trying to contain it a little bit, knock it around. We're going to lose the ball a couple of times, but we do just try to hold this first half out, just with the 1-goal advantage at the moment. They do get a couple of interesting sort of plays out on the right wing, but not enough to really make it too worrisome, as Fabio has done excellently well to close them out. Zaha has played a beautiful ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, who absolutely takes off. The jet engines are on. He's surprised to get him past there. Has he been fouled in the box? No. It's a clean tackle. He's just sort of milked it a little bit at the end there. So we're going to cross this in with Di Maria. It's an out-swinging cross, and it goes over the bar for another corner. Di Maria's going to have another crack. I might even change this one to a right footer like Ander Herrera. See if we can get the in-swing. See if that makes a difference. We're going to cross it in, and same result. It doesn't quite go as far. It only reaches as far as the kicker himself. Going through. We're going to try and make another attack here. It's gone over the bar. It's another corner. How many corners can we expect to see in this short amount of time? We're going to try the other side of the pitch with the outswing of Ander Herrera. And again, it's gone over the bar. Another corner. Is this 4 in a row? It's crazy. Their keeper has come out and absolutely cleaned up Cristiano Ronaldo, which takes us to the end of the first period. And that sees us out for the first half. We're going to make a couple of changes here with our bench. Just to see a few tired legs. They've played a few back-to-back games in 1 week. So we're actually going to sub off big CR7 just to give him a bit of a breather. We don't think we need him to take this game out. We're going to have a complete overhaul of our front two with Joshua King and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Definitely not a downgrade. But, you know, at the end of the day, we do need to rest our star players like Lukaku and CR7. Here we go, kicking off the second half for this final of the preseason tournament. All I can say about this little run of plays, I'm very happy with Chris Smalling and Gerard Piqué. They're just so formidable in that centre half position as a pair. Really reminds you of the Ferdinand Vidic days, which is awesome. Joshua King's first touch, quite nice to play Zaha through. He's done a lovely little bit of skill to beat the man. Is he on? He's going to have a crack? Not quite, unfortunately. On the defence for us now, Fabio trying to close Bellarabi down. Plays it through towards the middle. Looks like Diaby's going to be lining up for a shot here. He has a crack. Not quite, says Sam Johnston, which is good to see our keeper doing his job. Throws up into the air. Smalling quite comfortably delivers a header to Di Maria. Di Maria is absolutely bombing with acres of space down that right flank. It looks like he's going to try and beat the man and get across him with maybe a give and go here with Ibrahimovic into Joshua King. Can they make something of this chance? The back heel has been denied, unfortunately, giving opportunity for them to counter through Bellarabi. Their danger man on the wings, very quick, who luckily for us, Fabio has forced the back heel. Back pass has opened a lot of space up and through the middle. Have they got a chance here? Thankfully not. Easy loss of the ball there. He's going to break through to Diaby. He makes the cross. And Fabio has gone up but not quite gracefully come down. When I actually went to make this substitution, I didn't realise that he copped an injury there in that collision. So all I tried to do was just bring off Damian for Valencia, and it wouldn't let me progress without bringing Fabio off. And that's when I realised, so I had to put Damian there to fill the void, and then we're going to just check on the state of our man after the fact. Looks like he's definitely injured himself. The game is forced to stop while they assess how he's going. Fabio, quite a lot of pain there. He's holding his knee, so it could be a long-term injury if it's an ACL or something. Not really good to see. We don't want any of our players getting injured, even though they are a little bit older, a bit more prone. But the ref is calling over the physio. He is done for the day. We're going to make our substitution, and fingers crossed that Fabio's not out for too long of a time, as we do need our depth in the squad. Even if he's not a starting 11 player, we do need that extra depth if we need to fill the hole. 88th minute, they've opened up a chance here with Diaby. Piqué, the man to the rescue. 89th minute, we probably will just try and see this game out. We don't want to do anything too risky to avoid having a 3-point win here. So we're just going to hold off on our press to try and not open up any holes. And that is it. We have the final whistle. The goals are a little bit less enforced than the last time the two sides met. But it is 1-0 for Manchester United, and our ex-players have done really well in the whole tournament to go undefeated. And it's a first piece of silverware. It's really exciting to see that this is a club of, old Manchester United players come together. They've still got what it takes to win some silverware, even if it is just a friendly. But we'll take it. It's the first piece of silverware for the club in this career mode. Sorry, Gerard Piqué coming through. He's our captain since Big CR7 had to step off. We made the substitution for him, I should say. So Ronaldo isn't going to lift the trophy per se, but it is going to be Gerard Piqué. Look how happy the fellas are. Get used to that, guys. We are going for big things in this run-through. We are expecting to win more titles, more trophies. So keep an eye out for that one. If you have enjoyed this one, please drop a like, chuck a subscribe on there, and look out for the next episode as we take on the first game of our actual Premier League with this team. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.